Some of those KPEs. Yes.
Yeah, but my water's broken. My sister's the only they have these things out there. Wand, and you pick your credit card in this wand. So, well, someone should I go to McDonald's or something like that and pay for the credit card. And so, everybody's going, and I love her. She's always like this. She's not just long hair. So she's just been that way. She's so, I figured. Then every time you get this gift ball, so I got another one, the same thing, but it's does
That works too.
All right, we're going to call the meeting of the Buffalo County Commissioners to order. If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Could I get a motion to accept the agenda? Need a,
Yeah, okay.
need a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes from the March.
And those are the ones you made email. to us,
Yep,
right?
she emailed them.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, we've got to draw for ballot order for two office, or for auditor and for District 3. So we'll have Dave.
So you gotta just show everybody what the two that are in there so that they,
Which two are you doing?
so we don't have,
Okay. These are District 3, Danita, and
So it's basically left or right on the ballot, right?
it's either top or bottom, that's, yeah.
yeah. So,
Shake it up, turn it over. Lift it up, so I can't see it.
They can stand on
I'm
his
gonna be in
toes.
enough trouble as it is.
You
It
won't.
is,
Make a difference.
Danita's on top.
Danita and then Rick, okay?
and then these two are for the finance officers, Susan Horty and Deborah Morrison.
We got that title taken care of then, right?
It was in the newspaper, so.
Don't make the rules. Make him stand on his toes.
No, because I can't
Can't get a
lift
hold
my
of one.
arm any higher.
Oh, I forgot.
Deborah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That's done. Oh, was there anything on the public input? No. Okay.
Mark that down.
Here. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, highway, Wes,
Fuel bids, just one from Total Oil. Unleaded 365, ethanol 3 1/4, bag number 2419.
okay. Can I get a motion to accept the fuel bids?
Second.
Danita then Rex.
Yep. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
So Wes, how often does he come out? Wes,
What's that?
how often does he come out?
to fuel them, 6 weeks, probably every 6 weeks. We cut it back, I think, quite a bit.
Hey, guys.
Okay, so can we get a highway update?
Yep, first, I'll talk about, we had that superintendent conference. Most of that was based on what LTAP offers. I did set up, training for the guys and me, I guess I'll refresher on Bladen. Rod Fortin was there. Talked a lot about surplus, how you deal with a lot of surplus stuff, and then working with our auditors, which I think we've come a long way in the last year. It was good, a lot of refresher stuff. We've been doing a lot of retrieving. We've got 47 miles in county retrieved, a lot of gravel put back on the road, I think. We had the final payment come in from the DOT on the big grant a week ago. We got another 121,000 brought in from them. That'll be the final payment. Our next project, kind of depend on the rain. I hope we get it. It's gonna start hauling gravel right from where Danita's is up north to the dead end to the lodge. We're gonna re-gravel that.
Okay.
Other than that, we were talking about it before the meeting. Laws change. We've all got to get our health cards to keep our CDLs by July 1st. So me and all the guys are going to do that. And we might do a little more retrieving before the grass gets too tall. That's about all I got.
And I think we discussed that earlier, but we'll just pay for them to go get the CDL license. And then how about the license, when they actually get a new license, should we be doing that as well? Or, because that'll be a cost as well, that's above and beyond for,
I believe you should.
I do.
You're gonna stick around for a while, right?
Today's 1 year.
Is it 1 year today?
Yeah, made it a year.
Why, thank you.
Way to hang in there.
Do we need to do a motion on that, David, or just?
Well, I think you've already approved.
Okay. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, Lee?
Did you, Kimber, did you have anything you wanted to say while you're here? I don't know if you're staying, maybe introduce yourself. I don't know if everybody's aware of who you are, but,
Sure.
and your husband.
Yeah, so I'm the senator for this district, District 26, Santana Grove, and this is my husband, Ian.
Nice to meet you.
And actually, we have a bunch of signs, so we're gonna put up signs today. And then I remembered that this was happening at 1, so I'm sorry that we came in late, but I would love to share anything that you have time for me to share, but there's a lot of really good things that happened this Senate session, and I can share any of that, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, Lee,
Yes, we have our equalization meeting on the 14th, I believe at 1. Wanted to bring that up. And there's a USPAP course, May 15th. I need the 7 hour. I've done the 15 already, so I don't have to go for that. But the 7 hour, and I believe we can do that virtually as well. So, but that is $210 with a credit card or $200 with a check. Friday, May 15th. So
and that's when?
May 15th, Friday?
So in our meeting, when we do the minute meetings here at the bottom.
Oh, sure.
Add that.
Okay,
Is that in here or is it?
Well, it's in Rapid City, but you can do it virtually too, so that's what I'll opt to do.
You want to go virtual?
Okay, quick we report here. We met with the FSA. They had their meeting on, I believe, March 10th. And the biggest takeaway from that is that if we have, if there's any landowners that have a weed problem, if they also have FSA programs or involvement with FSA, the FSA can help us with control or enforcements as needed. So That didn't take very long, but it's always good to get with them. This is the second year we've done that, so. Also, we had our annual weed and pest meeting with Brule County again this year in Puckwana. And we went over some of the things at the conference, talked about that. There was Brenda Sievers was there and did another talk about the grant criteria, how to apply. It's always good to get a refresher on those kinds of things. Jeremiah Phelps, he did a presentation as well in regards to the grant and some new things coming up for the year. Also at the conference, I got with Bill Walker. Weren't real sure if we needed to recalibrate the truck, but Bill's gonna, as he's driving through, he'll stop and check it out, recalibrate the spray truck. So other than that, other counties, one thing they did kind of different this year, they had weed supervisors from other counties get up and talk about successes or challenges that they had for that past season. So that was always refreshing to hear some of the other challenges that others face. And then there's always the discussion on the emerald ash borer, the pine beetle, the biocontrol and how well that works on leafy spurge. Always a discussion on Vetonata, western part of the state, more so the northwest. It's a bigger problem in like Montana, and that's a grass, and it looks a lot like cheatgrass, and it's hard to kill, and it really moves in. Safety, heat stress, PPE, snake bites, even talked about that. Some of the folks in the western counties or even some in the eastern counties may run into that. So I think that's all I have.
Did we get that guy certified for spring?
He started, and then hopefully the next rain days and go to Chamberlain and wrap it up.
Good, good.
And
And
then
we worked out
yeah,
agreement with that then?
was a week ago, we went down, checked the truck all over, cleaned it out, it got a little mousy. And there was one, what it said, one of them nozzles was working, and it was a wiring issue. So we got that off, it should be ready to go, they're calibrating that.
Yep.
Get it
We'll have
checked
Bill
out.
check
That was,
it out.
that was probably one of the best things I found in our lab
Right,
last
it
year.
worked out good.
Okay, auditor and register of deeds, Deb.
There were 3 hospitalizations and I gave them over to Dave over there. So there were 3 hospitalizations. I don't think there's anything to move forward with them at that time. There were some in the vouchers, so you'll be able to see those, but they're ones that we have to pay out. And when we finally get those vouchers here, we have to pay those. So, treasurer and auditor report worked out well. I had accidentally put, I don't remember, there was 2,000, I don't remember how much it was, but we were off a little bit, but we found where it was at, and then it all equaled out in the long run. So as soon as the end of this month, March, it'll all be even. So there was a voucher that was put through in a different spot. So that'll all work out. Register of Deeds update. I sent that over to Janice. I haven't got that back yet, but there were maybe 11 deeds that came through this last month. So we're starting to get quite a few more of those, and so you'll see the dollar amount increase with those as well. So it's $30 per deed that comes through. So
Well, isn't that, didn't you email that to us?
probably, I just think it was in there. So
Yeah, it's $332.
okay. So Ken did get his stuff in for the liquor license, so we have that one in. But Shelby's and Lynn's, we'll do that next month, hopefully, and then I'll get that in. It has to be into them by the 20th of May. So I'll send,
Their deadline is May 20.
their deadline should be earlier than that, because you'll want to, so May, commissioners meeting of May.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if you want to go ahead and approve Ken, since I got everything, and then that way I can ship that off. So unless you can do that, or you can wait till all 3, doesn't matter to me.
We can approve.
We could do that, but you're jumping all around. I had a couple questions
Oh.
prior to that.
Okay,
So however you want to handle it.
Go ahead and ask your questions, Danita, and we can,
Okay, so when you were talking about the notifications, what did you ever hear back from that lady from Yankton?
I didn't hear.
What did you hear back from that lady from Yankton that you had me talk to?
I haven't actually heard from her since you talked to her. I did send her a note saying, confirming what you had agreed, that, we will pay for the hearing part.
Okay, she knows that then?
Yes.
Okay, so they're not gonna be denying anybody again, or?
Have we sent anybody?
Wayne, have we sent anybody?
Well, that's because
What?
they're not going down there, they're going to Alvera because we had that problem with the lady down in Yankton.
I see.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you're talking about mental health?
Yes.
Okay.
I think her name was Lynn, right? And
Yeah,
Lynn called me. And so when she called me, she told me that you had talked and you had talked. And so I said, because I asked, when is the last time a bill has been sent?
Yeah.
You know, she says it's been years. So I
13
says, well,
years,
why
she
is
said.
this coming up now?
Well, she says we
And
haven't
so-
paid for 13 years.
Right.
yeah.
And I'm saying, well, where's the bills?
So I asked the same thing and she,
Kinda,
yeah, she's
Yeah.
something else.
oh yeah,
So
what she got, she
So I
gave.
had a patient who had to go to Yankton.
Okay.
We took him down, it was on a Thursday night, and they didn't have a bed for him, so we held him overnight. And then Friday, they didn't have a bed for him, so we took him back to Lower Brule and held him over the weekend.
Was that the one in the jail? Okay.
And then Friday, or Monday morning, they had a bed open, so we took him down Monday morning. And Monday afternoon, they called and said they would not hear him because we hadn't paid our bills.
Okay, that's the
So I
one
go
we're
back down
talking
and
about.
pick him up Monday evening.
Just this Monday?
No,
Couple
a couple weeks ago.
This is the second time then, or the first
No,
time?
this-
Okay,
this
Okay.
was-
This is the time we're talking.
this is the time we're talking about. Okay.
But if I recall,
You might find
this,
this interesting
this
too.
happened some time ago, if I recall, that we were supposedly hadn't paid our bills at Yankton.
So the
So now
lady
you're
that,
talking, this is like 13 years ago, so that's
She's-
kind
I've never gotten a bill from it.
of,
Never.
yeah, it hasn't been since your time here. And the chairman, so I made some phone calls, and the chairman of the mental health board there called me back and said it was IHS that hadn't paid the bill.
hadn't paid what bill?
And-
IHS,
And
now,
from
when
there,
when we started all of this stuff before, I know you weren't here, but Dave was.
Yes.
Or
from there,
Steve.
Danita, I left it, he
that's
and
when
I left it
that's when
as
Califano and White come into play.
their attorney and our state's attorney would have to figure it out.
Well, hold it down this way. The,
Well, I
the
thought we
IHS is responsible for treatment facility, so they have that cost covered, okay? According to statute, county pays for the hearing that they have 5 days after they're there.
Yeah,
That's their rights, okay? Now, what I understand is she's saying that we never paid for that. I'm saying I don't remember seeing a bill,
I've never seen a bill from that.
okay? And not that many people go to Yankton. I know you do that part too. That's why,
this particular individual had to go to
Yeah,
Yankton because of circumstance.
I hear you. No, I know what circumstance you're talking about too.
Yeah.
We sat down, a couple months ago. Deech was there, because Deech is the chair of the board here, trying to figure out how we can navigate through this system.
Yeah, I was just frustrated. I mean, we were getting jerked, and there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it has to be law enforcement that takes them, you know?
Right.
So, and sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be. So I could understand this case in point, but so I'm thinking
Sure.
about, our kids are in crisis, you know, a mental health crisis. Since the beginning of December, we probably sent 4 or 5 kids to Alvera.
Yeah.
Okay, And we need to get this figured out, how we can work this together, you know? And if it's a hearing that needs to be done, we always said that, we always knew that, we always paid those. So it kind of upset me that she says that we haven't paid for 13 years. I know we have. We just don't get the bill. Transportation wise, we're gonna have to work that out too. It's gotta be law enforcement, I understand.
Well,
You know,
We-
but
we did
IHS,
what
I
we-
think IHS is gonna pay for the transportation costs for us. Okay, so that'll be another IHS part. So,
Tamara,
I just wanted to know, we passed a bill this legislative session, so I would assume it's not in force yet until July. However, the bill, the title is to limit the ability of a health carrier to recoup, recover, or retroactively deny previously paid claims. So currently in the state, there's like this wide open range where they could go for 13 years and then suddenly you get a bill, but this new law limits it. And I think it's like to 90 days or, I don't even remember how long it is, but there's a limit now. And the governor has signed it. So I understand that it's probably not fully in effect until July 1st, but it seems a little ridiculous that they would hold on to a bill for 13 years and then now come back and say, we're not gonna serve you because we have this.
right.
well, you know, if they're not giving them the 5-day, my question to you was, well, does that mean we have to send somebody down there to give? I mean, they're violating this guy's rights, okay, by not agreeing to that 5-day thing. You know, that was something we have to think about. But I want you to also understand, Tamara, this is a good example of the tribe working with the county, you know, because we're all citizens, both sides. And it's a real good example of the fact that we've reached out. We reached out a couple other times too, 911, I got a report on that one too, but, you know, tax base isn't that great here because, you know, they say us guys have majority of the county, and we do, okay? Trying to work with them too.
Yeah, that's just like Roden's new tax bill. It doesn't really help us at all, you know?
So
That's why I was a no.
we really have to learn how to work together, play nice together, you know, and that's awful hard to do sometimes.
I try very hard, Danita, you know
I know you do, I mean, I appreciate what you've been doing too.
So,
It's,
so where are we at with this then? Are we waiting for a bill or from them, or are we?
I just put in my to-do list that I will get a hold of the lawyer again.
Okay.
And see where we're going with
Okay,
appreciate it.
thanks, David.
And can we also set up a meeting where we can all sit down with the tribe and kind of go over this mental health issue again? So we have
Who
a,
would be the players of that, if I can ask? Because you have Sanford, you have Avera, who, we have some bills with them that we've decided to kind of set off because we're waiting. Remember I told you I want them to come and we go meet with them. And we're looking at $15,000. That's for somebody that's gone to, usually it's Chamberlain, and then it comes to us for,
Now is,
right. And
so
so
are
there's
these,
quite
are
a
these
few.
mental health bills then?
That's not mental health, so, but I think we need to deal with those type of bills as well as the mental health bills. And so I don't know who to get a hold of to try to have them come here to be a player of this, so.
I was just thinking of going to the top in Sanford. I
Okay.
have connections with them.
Okay,
so is Sanford not taking our patients? I know at one time.
This was
Right, yeah,
This is
the
different.
county down at Yankton.
right. No, I understand that one. I'm talking about,
In order for us to get,
Well,
I don't know, there's a different change. That's the other part.
they're required to take them whether anybody's paying or not. if they have-
Right,
but
but-
you're supposed to.
However, there's a way of going about it.
Yeah,
If I'm at the dorm up that way and something happens, they're gonna take them to Sanford.
okay,
Okay. And, or they could take them to Alvera up in Pierre.
here.
Okay, and then after that, they do their assessment or whatever. Okay.
But wasn't there a time when Patty Younkie and them didn't want to take them? Or
I've never heard
Okay.
Patty Yumke say that.
not Patty, but when Patty was gone, I guess is what I was.
Well, they even put a waiting room up there, because otherwise this patient sitting here being observed, they had a place for them.
Okay,
They
Okay.
did a lot of good things.
okay.
And
I
it's
just-
just that we all need to revisit that and come up with a better way of doing
Mhm.
this. I mean, lives are at stake.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
So that was my question. I apologize.
Okay.
Now you can get back to case.
Okay, can I have a motion to go ahead and approve Kenny's liquor license?
Make a motion.
Danita,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. So we can approve it and you can send on. I have a call into Jason, the 911 coordinator, but he hasn't called me back today, so I don't have an update. However, Danita just got out of a council meeting, and you can update us a little bit, please, on that end of it.
Okay. We really had a lot of deaths. I'm not making excuses, I'm talking deaths. We've been burying people twice a week, as I'm sure the obituaries can tell you. Council member lost her father, so there went a day before Christmas, Easter, whatever that holiday was, and they finally got back together today. And then I had another council member lost her husband week before, so it's just been ongoing. Really hard for them to get together. However, Peter has told us that he will get a hold of the chief, and he also wants a meeting with chiefs higher ups. We have no idea why this guy is avoiding us. Okay. And so he's pulling a meeting of others, and he's going to be inviting the colony to come too.
Okay,
Because if anything, the agreement is with us guys, and he doesn't understand why.
right, because the tribe approved it, we've approved it,
But he's not throwing the switch.
but the,
Whatever
but
he's not
the
doing.
BIA runs the dispatch center, and they don't wanna do it, however, but they're doing it for Lyman County. That's where the problem is, and,
I don't know what it is.
yeah,
We've called him in numerous times, Law and Order Committee, and he hasn't come, so
okay,
Peter is on Peter's to-do list. He said
Okay.
he would have it done, and I'll probably have a better explanation Thursday, because we're meeting Thursday morning.
okay. Thank you, Danita. I think now we should go into executive session with Wayne and,
I don't need executive.
well, we've talked to Dave and we do, so,
Whether you want to or not, we need to do it in executive.
yeah, we need to do it in executive, so,
Well, I'll move.
Rex. Go into executive at 1:27, personnel, just put, so.
And you should come.
Well, what I have to say in here, I
Yeah,
have to say.
well,
So, I'm thinking.
So what I say in here is not gonna be confidential.
well, you can come out and say anything you want.
Yes.
So
Well,
years
you know,
ago-
what's said in executive session is supposed to be a confidence. Right?
But it looked just like when we said that.
Yeah.
And it just really, I really liked it, and I'm kind of thinking, this is something concessions are, I don't have the name that, you know, that's right here. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that versus,
Everything's on the Secretary of State's
so many mailers and, you know, like some of the people would have actually really, because they got something that looks like a newspaper. It's, most people are.
That'd be nice.
But at least, whereas if I send those mailers, people just kind of look at them and like, yeah, like I understand how like from the time they order. So, but I just, I don't have an idea. And, I mean, I could do kind of a lot of stuff, but do you have any idea what something like that would?
So, that was gonna be our,
It literally, yeah, I mean, it would literally, you know, it's just like a newspaper. Yeah, well, I don't know.
And I was visiting with someone else who said, well, she recognized my voice. I did not recognize her, but I told her about this.
And then, so then. if
Well,
you-
his family gave it to me, and he gave it to the auditor to display, and people love it.
But I don't wanna do it
And
in.
she said, my gosh, we all
I'm not trying to.
will have
Glorious.
glorious, and then you kept it the truth, you know, because.
Oh, and Shane just loves, I took a picture of his that he did.
It looks like it is, oh, it's all about her.
Isn't that amazing?
I don't really
Yes, everything was so cute. It took a lot of work. Yes. And I got a picture of Amy sewing, and I'm holding it.
Oh, really?
And I'll have to get copies of that and bring that to you. I don't know if it was her machine or mine. Anyway, but she was saying she visited with Jean just yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Called
It's like
me,
a 10 by 13.
Friday, to tell me that.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess he's all his medicine.
Yeah, he made some shot 3 times a day.
I don't know, I wouldn't want it to be small,
But
but I don't know that it needs to be as big. But it, he said
His cancer.
Bladder. Bladder.
Isn't that,
But if you put it like.
you know, Jean,
Chemo radiation, I would take radiation.
Okay.
So that means.
But see, I went down and said to Jennifer, what do you recommend for this?
Blue is your color?
Yeah.
And Jennifer gave her a
Okay.
couple of
So,
suggestions.
if you have a certain.
But I know my
I know
brother.
you have.
Mine is brown.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
but
it's
isn't
that.
Yeah.
now
Was
that
Easter
radiation is terrible on Mars.
Well, I have my
Yeah.
number.
This phone number.
Grandma had breast cancer
That's
in
what they don't.
54. And they
This
cut
last
away
storm
and
sure kicked the cows off.
And
Sure
she
enough.
beat that, she took radiation.
Well,
And they were fine.
You know,
Bad.
there were, I
And
was
then
not too long ago.
Actually,
and died
I brought one to the
many,
water.
many years ago. She had obstruction error.
Can I put a,
And Dr.
can I
Mike.
put a campaign
Time
thing
goes so
on,
fast.
on 222, you know, the highway?
Her cancer
Not on
was
their
just
side, but
like
on our side of the
like
222.
a frozen pea, just
Can I ask
like
Tamara for a sign?
And I remember that.
Can I put it there?
And when she told Mom-
Wes, would you want a sign on your?
And I wish we didn't have that, so I was helping.
Right.
We don't know what we're looking for.
Right, that's.
I think so.
No, they're not new.
Hi.
Can I get 2 signs?
Sure, what
Okay.
size?
Oh, what size do you want, Wes?
A new shredder.
I have 4x8s or I have.
I just figured it was a
my,
shredder machine, but I guess that's
yard
the shredder. She
Oh.
knows.
Did you know Tammy?
Yes, yes, she
The
came.
wind.
I remember her as a baby, so I.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really know what I
I saw
saw.
it.
So when you're going there and it's
Not on this side, but on
It's
this
so
side of
not
our
used to
land.
being called that. It takes me a minute.
Every side.
I go by what my mom.
Just down the highway.
Tamara?
Gotta go.
Yeah. My way to connect.
Our three boys were same as Leo, right? And Dolores is third girl, so we would end up.
Here's where we're at right here.
And I thought she was.
So when you go to the highway, when you go to the, right, oh, we're at 35.
You were just from
Here,
there.
No, that's so nice. Well, I'm familiar since I'm from Miller.
Where, show me, can you show them where the sign?
In, St. Louis.
This is, I think we met.
Yeah, Gibson. Gibson.
Yeah.
They're very established in St. Louis with her husband
Okay, so
and
in relation to where we are now.
she's like a big CFO for.
Oh.
Yeah, big
So that'll be the
firm.
4-way right there.
She's like a counter and loves it.
Right, she was the running, I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
running,
Oh, yeah.
slim girl.
Oh, yes,
Right there.
yes.
And
Basketball, track, gymnastics.
and Sherry is past.
She
Oh, so, yeah. And then we're a mile out, so that's why I'm saying.
They were
do it
like,
on the highway.
remember that?
Oh, do it down here? Down here, is what
Do
you're
do
saying?
it on the highway, so you.
No, she really just destroyed her body. She really did, she absolutely destroyed her body. All the drinking.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hard. She's only 25.
Right, and she had a family.
No, I just thank God for that.
You know, by 35,
Barely
they're
been
gonna
around.
be-
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where, you know, it just is about.
Why not?
Let me tell you
Just
stuff
that
for
little
you.
attitude that my daughter has, and they would.
I'm sure I can You know what?
Yeah,
Me,
no,
do you I have open our pickup?
I adopted my, so I have a 30, my daughter's 30.
And then I'll just get Wesley's too, and then that way. The kids will do the same. So you're coming here, first Dan Valley, they'll be right
I have
here.
adults.
Adult
children.
They should be.
They're wild.
They just grow.
They grow up.
I know.
There's a whole tribe, right? But none of mine are married, so that's like the thing now. They get married. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Slowly waiting.
So where's your hubby from then?
He's from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta be.
He preaches under local.
Yeah, yeah, we have a church over there, which is literally why we went. We had church. There was none of this stuff, this political stuff. Although I love it, I've always loved politics and I ran against Sioux Falls, but I didn't know you could do that. So, and here I am. And I wish my dad was.
I know. How about you? How was your Easter?
I would have been over there all of the time.
I saw your dad from Ben Barnes was buried up there. I thank all of them for serving.
Yeah.
And then it rained, and then it sleeted, and then it snowed.
Someone said,
We're not gonna drive.
get up and said, yes, I will.
Yelling at each other once we get there.
I can always remember him and Jamie.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Guys, senator from ours, Helen's birthday today.
What? It's your birthday? That's a birthday.
And I was to the doctor yesterday, and all of my numbers are so good.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah, very
They
good.
did say on 82.
Isn't that wild? I know, right? So you know what, I think you're wrong about that age. I know.
They're the same ones we had last time.
I say my age and I think.
But this one's gotta be set
Yeah.
It didn't work. Yeah, the reason that they're up right now is because they came to recalibrate. So every other year.
So this is what's expressed.
This is the RJ.
I think I'm just gonna see them up.
Oh,
Yeah, not so long. I say, well, I'll just lock the doors.
Right?
Serious?
What's this? There you Socks. Yeah, my socks.
Does not like the water.
Oh.
I have several that I have a filter. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Someone can say that I want to use distilled water. I don't
I saw the
have
look
that
on your
much.
face, you're like,
I mean, I don't have that many. If you ever get any more airplane.
It is so cool.
And forks all in it, you know.
I thought I would actually have more of that. When I
One
ran.
jumped over it, it's what caught.
oh, no.
Crash.
A lot of that. I really was.
They are hard to
The one out here.
Now, yeah, now it's years. And everybody's like, oh, yes.
If I'm not elected.
My people.
The day that day, you can just take it if you know the outcome.
I got to kick it apart. You weren't the one that they was looking sick, and you gave him a new one, and I said to him, I've been here to see her.
I gave her some
Yeah, she said you give it some.
fertilizer. Yep, I got it. I'll get you some if you want some.
Okay, we're back out of executive session.
What time is it?
1:40.
Oh, I didn't know if I wanted to go back that far. I was pretty dumb.
Pass that around. So we know what we're talking about.
What the heck? I paid my taxes, I couldn't figure out. Okay, it was brought to our attention when we did our insurance for our employees that had to go on Medicare. It was we'd made a motion and they presented their card to Deb as proof. They got a $500 a month stipend. We had some employees that didn't understand it, didn't do it. So I need a motion to go ahead and pay that. So use towards their Medicare or supplement payments.
So you're talking the ones from January that I didn't. So just so everybody understands, I did not get anything to them until the next month.
Right,
So I did not pay the January one, is what you're talking about.
right.
Okay. So you made a motion for,
We gotta raise it
Well,
to
we
the
got-
750.
got-
Right,
the
but that's a
January one at the end
different,
of the
that's a
month,
different
right?
deal.
Different.
Mhm.
So what's the motion for now?
What we would have received in January, we got at the end of the month, right? When we get our check.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
So you didn't get one until the end of February. So
So
we did not get
get
one in
one for
January.
Okay.
So that's what you're looking for, is a motion for the $500 stipend
Stipend.
for
January,
certain
month of
employees
January.
for January.
for the,
February.
no, February they got.
Well,
I don't have your card either.
Don't forget my damn card.
okay, all right. So is that your motion?
Why don't
Yes.
you make the motion to let everybody get caught up by showing the card?
Right,
I'll make a motion, everybody gets caught up on the $500 stipend if they show their card, Medicare card.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Uh,
Opposed, same sign.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay,
So if there's somebody else that would like on that
yes.
stipends, how would they go about doing that?
Well, they have to come into you and show you your
Card,
card. And
right.
then you can catch them up.
So that is your last card, buddy.
Luckily, I got it.
I know it. I seen it.
Okay. Wayne,
All right. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, so now, the $500. Well, since we've gotten the $500 on our paycheck, it's been discovered that it's actually pay now instead of a benefit. As a benefit, it's not taxed, okay? And so it's not considered a benefit now because it doesn't go directly to the insurance company. So as it comes to us, it's considered a wage. And so we don't actually get the 500, the Social Security, the Medicare, the federal withholding, everything is taken out of it. And so it doesn't really cover the cost of Medicare, Medicaid, and their supplements.
It drops it down to 3.
It drops it down to like $350. So I'm asking the commissioners, you to consider that benefit to be $750. And so if we're passing the sheet around, I've figured it out. In my case, if you take out Social Security, Medicare, the retirement, and 15% tax bracket, it reduces the $750 to about $520. Is actually what we get.
But it does increase your retirement in regards to when your retirement comes through.
That
You
does.
got that in there? Okay.
Yeah, that, it would. Yep,
So, because you get, there's more retirement put in.
in the end, yep, there would be a benefit to that. Yep, that's true. In my case, I can't speak for everybody else, but my Medicare, Medicaid, and supplement package cost me about $480. So that's close to a wash. Anyway, the insurance that the county paid for the employees, was my understanding, cost about $1,200 a month. So the county's still saving some money, and I think this is a lot closer to a wash for the employees. So that's my suggestion. Any input?
Yeah, that on some of the costs Medicare doesn't cover or something.
right.
Right, yeah.
Depending on your supplements and all that, you're,
Yeah, I've incurred some extra costs that Medicaid, Medicare does not cover, where my insurance would.
and we did not, as a county, have a choice on this because we have less than 20 employees. We had no choice but to take anyone that's 65 or over off of the insurance policies. Our hand was forced. So that's why it is, because I'll be going off at the end of the year also because of the age. So, just so people don't think that we did that, our hands were forced. So, with that, could I have a motion or,
So the request for the motion is to increase to what?
$750.
$750?
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank
Bring
you.
it to our attention.
Yes, thank you. Okay, vouchers. You all got a sheet with them all on for the month.
Next this written and pen change amount to reflect.
If you turn over the next page,
What one are you at?
well, you've got
First page.
change amount to reflect credit. And if you turn over here,
No, so that change amount right there, so it's the co-op. So there was, the amount is different than what you see right there. So if you see on the other next side, Rex, you'll see the total amount on there shows $809.07. But there was a credit that came through. I just got that. So you'll see that the change will, so it'll be 661. And then there was another one on there, CHS, you'll see on there that another one came through. So I have to add whatever that amount will be to total $550.75. Another one came through for IBC this morning. So you'll see that I need to add a little bit. That'll be $8,863.77. There was one that came through on that one today. And then on page, the other one, you'll see where our highway department, or reading pest, Denise, I got yours put through already, but I needed Jeff Fagan's, I need his last name, Rich Coleman, Dana's. So you'll see those on there. The rest of them are all the transmittals and stuff beyond that.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, upcoming trainings, courses, and holidays.
Was it you that just talked about yours? Then the commissioners and I'm not sure, highway, that convention that's coming up. I'm not sure if it's for I haven't looked at it, to be honest, but
I haven't
that's coming
seen
up in
anything.
May. Okay, so the annual convention's coming up. But I don't know if it's in the spring or the fall where commissioners come. in the
No,
highway. I think it's the
it's every
fall.
other year, they have the
Okay.
one in Pierce, so it'll be the state convention, will be like in September, usually in Sioux Falls.
So I don't know if Janice is going or not, and they
Mhm.
just kind of came through today, so I'd like to go in
And when
in
is
May
that?
for that. Middle of May, so we
Okay.
could wait till May for that
Well,
one too,
no.
same as Lee's. And then you have yours that you wanted to, any of the, so we should probably approve. I don't know. No, you already said that you didn't have to approve those. I think we're good for this month.
Okay,
So I don't think there are any vacations or holidays. I didn't look.
oh, no more. I don't think so.
So I think we're good for this month.
Okay, next commissioner meeting will be May 5th.
I do want to just bring up
Oh.
something about once a week or so when elections start, I am going to go once a week over to Fort
Fort
Thompson.
Thompson.
I forgot. I also got permission.
I saw that. I listened to it
Oh,
this
did
morning.
you? I
Yeah.
got permission to use the computer lab. Peter gave us permission to use the computer lab. I like that idea because you got about 12 computers all hooked up and we can register them to vote or change their whatever, however, so.
And then we'll also do 911 at that time as
Oh, yeah.
well. So I'll be able to help with that aspect of it. So once a week, we haven't decided the time or anything else, but I will be going to Fort Thompson. So if somebody wants to come here to do something, they can come to Fort Thompson or they can wait until I come back the
Okay.
next day.
And
What do you
early
mean, you're gonna
voting's
do
gonna be starting in 2
911 at
weeks.
that time?
What's that?
What are you gonna do with, you said you'd do 911 at
Yeah, addressing, 911 addressing. There's a
Oh.
lot of addressing issues in Fort Thompson mainly. So kind of like what we just did. You just map that out and get it to Lee so that he could do what he needs to do in it. But no reason for two people to sit over there and do that, so I could do.
Do the election stuff and, okay.
He asked for flyers. Chairman asked, make sure we advertise and put flyers up.
Okay, I can put up some flyers.
Okay.
And I'll ask Herb to be on that Crow Creek.
Oh, and next Wednesday, the 14th, we have our county equalization board meeting. Yeah,
Tuesday,
Yes, 14th, is it?
14th.
is it?
14th.
So we got any concerns?
14th is Tuesday.
Has anybody voiced anything yet? No.
14th is Tuesday, I'm
Yep.
sorry. It's on Tuesday, the DOE meeting.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And then May 5th for the next commission.
And then May 5th is the next commissioner meeting. But the DOE meeting is kind of set when we have to have that. So,
Boards open the 14th and close on the,
because we gotta open
May
it
5th.
and then it's gotta be closed
May 5th.
May 5th. So, yeah, at the next commission meeting, if there's any issues, so.
And then that second Wednesday of May is when we'll have all the,
Oh, that's right.
so.
What's that?
The district meeting,
Oh, that's.
we're gonna host the district
We'll host
meeting
it
here again.
Okay.
So, yep.
And we're gonna have it at the fire hall this time, so we don't have to load everything. Rex, that's the one where I think you brought your granddaughter, and we had a little meeting here, and then you guys went and talked over there. So that's what this meeting is about. We're just gonna have it at the fire hall this time. So,
Okay. Anything else? If not, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Is this mine, Lee, or is this just
Put
laying?
Yeah.
that there for the
Yeah,
three of you, weed watcher. Yep.
I got it through email,
Yep, good.
so,
I got one more thing.
yes.
I probably should bring it up now. I've applied for a grant to attend the National Sheriff's Association meeting in Omaha, Nebraska in June, and I got accepted for that grant. This year, Sheriff Troy Wellman from Flandreau is being inducted as the National Sheriff's Association president. And quite a delegation of sheriffs from South Dakota are going. The grant amounts to the tuition, rooms, and transportation. I've never been to one. It's fairly close. I don't know for sure with what all I got going on if I'll be able to attend or accept the grant yet, but I suppose I should have permission to go if I accept the grant.
Now, how is Troy related to you, may I
He's
ask?
not, it's Wellman.
Oh, Wellman, okay,
W-E-L.
Okay.
From Flandreau.
okay.
But South Dakota's been fortunate to have several past presidents from Mitchell and Pierre. And now we got one from Flandreau. So anyway, that's in June,
Just
like
for a
8th
year's
through,
term, or is
8th through the 11th,
he president for just a year or for longer?
just a year. Yep. So he's been working his way up in the ranks. Anyway, like you to consider, we'll have another meeting before then, but
Mhm.
I have to let them know if I'm gonna accept the grant or not.
I'd say you can go.
Well, I appreciate you letting us know.
They give out 11 grants, so they'd probably like to give it to somebody else if,
Rex makes a motion to approve. Anita, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you, thank you. I need a motion to adjourn, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Much appreciated.